A great career about to be happening here. She's coming up next. She's right here in this studio.
That's right. She has a TV special upcoming. She has a big hit record, and she's doing quite well, thank you.
Yes. Our next guest recording of the James Bond theme song, For Your Eyes Only, became an international hit. Sheena Easton also scored big with Morning Train, and she's up there again with her duet with Kenny Rogers, We've Got Tonight. Sheena stars in her own special for NBC this Thursday night. Her guests are Al Jarreau and Kenny Rogers. Here's a clip. We are very happy to welcome you here to Live at 5, Sheena Easton.
Thank you.
What a career in so short a time. This special that you have coming up Thursday, of course everyone knows how awesome a talent Kenny Rogers is. And Al Jarreau is considered, his voice is considered an instrument, and you are indeed in fine company. Are you singing duets with both of them on your special?
Yes, we do. We get to sing together, which is new for me because up until now I've never sung duets with anyone. So it was fun, and especially because singing with Al, I get to sing some of his music, so that's different for me.
He scats and improvises a lot. Did you get into any of that?
He still scats and improvises, and I stand and look amazed.
But judging from some of the things that you've said, you will, if you don't do exactly that, you will do something as challenging before it's all over. You have a lot of dreams.
Yeah, well, I've got about, I think I've given myself 20 more years, maybe 25 or 30 more years before I'll start to slow down. And I figure that as I'm still only 23 now, I've got a long time before I can start to worry about settling down and taking an easy pace. So I'm going to try and do lots of things. But at the same time, I don't want to rush things. I don't want to just suddenly go, oh great, this is a great opportunity, and grab everything. Because that's when you start making mistakes. Everything has to be planned.
It's amazing. You say you don't want to speed up things, but you have already been through the rigorous schedule of 300 nights on the road. I mean, if we do our little math, 362 days out of the year, I mean, that doesn't leave a heck of a lot of time for yourself, never mind your family, etc.
On the road doesn't mean necessarily that every night is a concert performance. A lot of that is concert performances, but a lot of it is also doing this sort of thing and doing TV shows and just doing press interviews. It means that I'm away from home about 300 days of the year. But that's part of the job, you know, you have to get used to that.
Well, you're this short of superstardom. You think that by the time you reach what you want to reach, that it'll all have been worth it?
I hope I never reach the place where I want to reach. At least I hope I'm never conscious of that, simply because that means you'd be complacent. I think that once I achieve a goal and once I fulfill an ambition, I make a new one. I mean, I have an ultimate ambition, and that is to have done everything right. Okay. Then everybody wants to do everything.
A lot of people have career ambitions. Exactly. You have already said that your personality has changed. You know, you've become a little bit more wary of people, a little bit more careful. How does that sit with you, that you've had to change the way you were brought up?
It's not that I have had to change the way I've been brought up. It's just that I'm growing up. When I came into this business, I was a 19-year-old drama student fresh out of college. I'm now 23 going on 24, and anyone leaving college and getting into the big bad world, be it as a nurse, a doctor, a secretary, or working in a shop, you're going to mature even just slightly. Your growing years are in your 20s, I believe, and if I haven't started to grow up now, I never will, and I'm sure that will take a long time before I really mature fully.
Sheena, we wish you a lot of luck after your special this Thursday with Kenny Rogers and Al Jarreau. This is a woman who said she once worried about being called Sheena Who. We don't think that she's going to have to worry about that. We thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
And that is Live at 5 for today. We thank you for joining us. Tomorrow, our guests include writer Louis L'Amour and Carlos Montoya and Ted Danson of the television series Cheers. News for New York is next.